Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, a former senior employee at the controversial data firm Cambridge Analytica, Brittany Kaiser, has told MPs that the company continued to use Facebook data after being ordered to delete it. Today, her former boss, Alexander Nix, pulled out of his appearance in front of the same committee tomorrow. She also told MPs that the Brexit campaigner Arron Banks broke data laws by using the personal information of customers who'd bought insurance policies from his companies for his LeaveEU campaign. Our business editor, Siobhan Kennedy, reports.
By nature of data science, the more that you know about an individual, the more accurate of an algorithm you can build to predict their behavior or predict.
Brittany Kaiser, once a key player inside Cambridge Analytica, at the heart of some of its most controversial campaigns. Today, though, in front of MPs, casting herself as a whistleblower, surprised by the shock revelations of data harvesting and dirty tricks exposed by this programme.
Send some girls around to the candidate's house. I'm just giving you examples of what can happen, what can be done and what has been done.
It's incredibly shocking how far sometimes a sales pitch could go through to suggesting things that I believe are illegal or at least quite shadowy.
Those dirty tricks emerged alongside a bigger scandal that Cambridge Analytica had harvested nearly 90 million Facebook profiles, the majority without consent, and used it in political campaigns. But when the firm assured Facebook the data had been deleted in January 2016, Ms. Kaiser claims Facebook-like information was still being used months later.
So that seems quite strange to me. If we had deleted all of the Facebook data sets, how we were still using that for modeling in March.
In fact, she even blamed Facebook for not checking, as opposed to her own firm for seemingly not coming clean.
I find it incredibly irresponsible that a company with as much money as Facebook had no due diligence mechanisms in place for protecting the data of British citizens, American citizens, or their users in general.
Ms. Kaiser was also closely involved with millionaire Brexit supporter Arron Banks and his LeaveEU campaign. Today, though, she claims Mr. Banks had breached data privacy laws by using his own database of insurance customers to campaign for Brexit.
They all had a computer and a headset making calls that I assume were normally sales calls.
After the hearing, I asked Ms. Kaiser what evidence she had to support her claim.
I don't believe that the individuals that had consented for their data to be held by the insurance company consented to be called by the LeaveEU campaign or consented for their data to be used for Brexit in any way, shape or form.
Mr. Banks denied the allegation, later telling Reuters Ms. Kaiser was talking pure whoppers.
You clearly had concerns about data privacy issues as part of your pitch for the LeaveEU campaign. Why didn't you raise them at the time? You said you saw some of those things with your own eyes, yet you're only talking about it today.
I could have if I would have understood the full implications of that at the time. Arron said, I own this data, so that would presume, or at the time I had full confidence in him as a businessman, as an advisor to the campaign, that anything that he was doing was legal.
While Cambridge Analytica's boss, Alexander Nix, has resigned, Ms. Kaiser today sought to paint herself at all times as a shocked observer.
You did work for a man who talked to you of exploiting, as you described it, the wild west of data protection laws, and who, upon meeting you, said to you, let me get you drunk and steal your secrets. You knew what you were letting yourself in for, didn't you? You knew the kind of company that you were working for.
I don't know, I guess I trusted him. I hoped that I could trust him. I worked for him for 3.5 years. He was a friend and mentor. I mean, I didn't really realize that he was a bit of a sociopath.
When's the last time you spoke to him?
He actually just sent me a text, although I haven't spoken to him in, I don't know, at least over a month.
So he was watching you?
He watched,
What
yes.
did he say?
He said that it looked pretty tough, but that I did a good job.
Did you reply?
No.
Will you?
No, I don't think that's appropriate at this time.
So there's no friendship there?
Well, I now question, how much of a friendship it actually was, because you wouldn't put your friends in a position like this.
Siobhan Kennedy reporting there.